It's business as usual in food stores and supermarkets across Qatar. The panic buying sprees witnessed last week following the announcement of a blockade on Qatar by some of its neighbors are gone.
Yeah, there was a couple of days where there was no fresh milk, but fresh milk's back on the shelves. Everything seems as normal. Not a problem.
On the shelves, Turkish goods have replaced Saudi products, which this country had for a long time depended on. Signs in supermarkets encourage shoppers to buy local produce and goods to support local farmers and industries. But the emphasis so far has been on airlifting supplies, mainly from Turkey, to avoid shortages.
Required food items have been secured and flown in by both Turkish Airlines and Qatar Airways. Turkey is always prepared to make up for any shortage of any products or materials, including medicines.
Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, as well as Egypt have all cut diplomatic ties with Qatar. They've also imposed an air, sea and land embargo. The Qatari government has promised to ride out the isolation while ensuring minimum damage to the economy. It also vowed not to compromise its sovereignty over foreign policy to resolve what is the region's biggest diplomatic crisis in years. At Doha's newly expanded Hamad port, business is brisk. This multi-million-dollar facility is an important part of Qatar's plan to ensure the country's food supply is secure. On Sunday, the port's management announced a new direct service between Doha and Oman's Sohar port that will see shipments brought in 3 times a week. Iran has also offered Qatar the use of 3 of its ports, reducing Qatar's reliance on Dubai's Jebel Ali port. There are also fears the diplomatic crisis could cause shortages and delays for Qatar's booming construction industry. And looming on the horizon is an important date on the calendar. In just over 5 years' time, Qatar will host the FIFA Football World Cup. But officials here are confident preparations will not be affected by the blockade. Nervousness over the unprecedented situation also left Qatar's main share index more than 7% lower last week. Yet analysts see a silver lining in the crisis.
When we started maybe 20, 30, 40 years ago, we just started doing things. But today we have a chance to say we can assess our economy today and see how we can then move forward. And therefore, it's a great opportunity for us.
Past efforts by Qatar's neighbors to pull the state into line have had limited impact. This time, Doha is under much greater and more coordinated pressure, with its economy the biggest target. Mohamad, Adow, Jazeera, Doha.